Oh, welcome, welcome, my members and visitors to ECW2 Citadel. It's where we all get together and we meet on the internet, the cyberspace realm where we're at right now. I want to thank you and I want to welcome you to my sermon tonight, the 8 o'clock hour, and the meeting that we're going to have with our senators, councils, executive members, okay, on our administration page roll membership and the council volunteer executive members. If you see a link shared of ECW2 High Command, you want to ask to be on that, and then I'll go ahead and approve it. It's been a fantastic week. I gotta say, and I gotta let you know right now, I got a couple shots out. And first of all, I want to thank you for showing up at ECW2 Alliance Temples weekly, twice a week get together that we have as volunteers to ECW2 Organization, okay, which is ECW2 Global Industries, okay, which is also ECW2 Alliance Groups. That's all on Facebook. And then at that webpage, you can find all the 30, almost 40 different groups that we have within the ECW2 Alliance groups that have different tasks and duties, responsibilities. Okay. I You got to go to my ECW2 Organization Facebook website page right there and get the information. Yeah, I had typed that up earlier today. I want to thank you guys for believing and being able to actually listen to something different. My main concern is that you guys actually get the information from me before I go to the other side. According to my doctors, I don't have much time left. But as you well know, if it's possible that my magic keeps working, I'll be around for hundreds of more years. So we're just going to find that out as it goes. My main mission is to get you who are not making $1 to $6.66 a minute to take my little free 2-hour course. It's class, the Window King and the Window Queen class. That will teach you how to be a subcontractor or your own boss. Basically, the career trade that I mastered: high rise and low rise, skyscraper, window cleaning, janitorial and maintenance, auto, aero, and marine detailing. Boats, planes, cars, trucks, buses, you name it, we did it. And I want you guys to be able to easily master the first magical trick that I want you to do, which is basically practicing the APTMOBRVE, which is the astral planes, transcendental meditation, out of body experience, remote was out of body remote viewing experience. Okay. The number that you can reach us at is 1-707-273-3100. You can call right now. You can text. I'll repeat that again: 1-707-273-3100. You can also write at ECW2org at Gmail or ECW2university at gmail.com. We have T-shirts. If you are interested in getting one, feel free to give us a call. I've got the 2-hour class that comes with 1,000 days of me taking you hand by hand and walking you through that as you build up your $250,000 income salary over the 3 years that it takes to complete and go bam and start making big money. And it's like, you're going to thank me so much, I'm sorry that you guys have hesitated. Some of you have called and we've talked about it and everything, but I need you guys to really get out there on a limb and walk on faith. There's a reason why you're listening to this. There's a reason why I'm still alive, to be able to teach you these things so that you can be empowered, in order to empower your bloodline generations, from generation to generation, as you pass that family business down the line, to make it sure that all your other relatives will never go hungry or have nothing that they can do where they're going to make a decent wage. We're trying to get all of our people to escape from the slavery of endless, worthless, futureless jobs that are not even paying $20 an hour. So, my main poke at you today is, give me that call. Let me go ahead and get you scheduled so we can do that little 2-hour class. And then we can go ahead and you can tell me, hey, I went out today, man. I was averaging 45, 55, $120 an hour. I couldn't believe it, man. I thank you, Window King, Professor Farrell, man. Ooh, I couldn't believe I sat here and listened to you for almost 2 or 3 years and didn't take it, up on the opportunity that you've been telling us about. Well, I'm here now. I'm letting you know. And it's like, not the only thing that we have available. If you want to get into the cooking or baking, production specialist end of manufacturing edibles, then you want to get in touch with Professor Calico Williams. He's also a faculty member at ECW2 University. That's ECW2 Alliance Corps. And ask him how much his course is and how much it is, and where you're going to meet and how long is it, and he'll get you into that. Also, you can contact 7-Star Tattoos over in Eureka and ask for that would be the tattoo queen, Stacy, and ask her the same question. Every professor is in charge of what they're doing as far as their class is concerned, in order to get you into the trade that they've mastered. Okay, I have worked it out where our ECW2 Alliance Temples is covering your $27,000 granted scholarship, to take the class and the 1,000 days of field tasks and duties. And I want to just take a second right now to give a shout out to, of course, Welch's passion fruit. Window King, Professor Farrell, always loves his juices. And I will tell you, they're good. Take it from me, Professor Farrell. And I also want you to take notice and remember, ding dongs from Hostess are my favorite. But you know what's even better than ding dongs from Hostess? That's Snoobles. If you go to Snoobles, that's www.snoobles.com, and go ahead and tell them that ECW2 Snoobles, Professor Farrell, the Window King, sent you over there. Purchase some of the sweets and treats and be amazed. They have not only virgin medicated treats, but they also have regular unmedicated treats that you can share with anybody. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and give a couple shots out. A shout out to my homeboys over there in the continent of India. Okay? I love you guys. I want you to know, LSG, shout out, baby. I'm with you 100%. Okay? And I want to say farewell to all the rude members we had to cut loose. And I hope the 20-year ban and banishment from our organization helps you get your head together. Okay, feel free to write at ECW2org@gmail.com and your apology in. Okay, And you know what? Mercy on you. I hope karma has mercy on you. Okay? Because definitely that won't be happening again. Okay? I also want you guys to know that I want you all to participate in our daily experiment with the transcendental, the astral planes, transcendental meditating, out of body, remote viewing experiences. And write these your findings down. You know, I want you to actually enjoy being a team member here. Get to know some of the other members that you see on the ECW2 High Command group. Um, if you have anybody that you notice is talking trash behind my back, let me know so I can kick them out. Um, And if you got any good ideas, you know, to help us shorten this whole objective, you know, feel free to call and let me know. I appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody that's already called in and spoken and gotten a word of wisdom and knowledge and advice from me. Um, I want to also remind you guys it's maintenance time for the fleets. Okay, so make sure that you replace any broken parts, check your fluids, make sure you go through the whole vehicle, and just give me a call. I just would like to hear from you personally. You know, the ECW2 High Command group is my personal closest people that's going to be to me as I'm going through the final motions in life. At the same token, you know, I would like to surprise everybody and be the last one living. Wouldn't that be amazing? I could start teaching generation after generation, you know. But I'm sure these tapes and videos that I'm making now are going to be around and shared for as long as we could possibly imagine. You know, I'm really excited to be a part of all of this. And I understand that there's a lot of people who might not have ever had a close encounter, and it was going to be hard for those people to really believe and agree with what we're saying, you know. But for those of you who know that we're not alone, I want to thank you. I want you to take your time and actually try to understand everything. Go to your cell phone settings and start your Talkback app, which is the self-reading narrator, so that all the posts can be read to you. You know what I mean? That we're sending to you. Go to the YouTube pages and go to the video playlists. Check out ECW2 Paranormal Investigations and look at all 300 or 400 of those videos. And my God, you'll be so wise and smart. You'll be able to be the talk of the town in any cocktail party, okay? So even if it's like a coffee thing in the morning, you know, and you can blow people's minds with the information that you can learn from what we've set up in our ECW2 educational format. I feel really good right now. It's going on 13 minutes and 13 seconds. I want to thank you for tuning in. As your mind focuses on this one thing I want you to do, okay? Here it is. I want you to clear your mind. Put on that 110 hertz vibrating video that I sent you. Listen to that on your way, knowing that you're going into the sleep land, knowing that you're going to be awake and active in that realm and responsive. Just don't get into it, float along, and not speak to anybody. Actually engage and actually say the words. Take me to the ECW2 High Command Orders meeting with High Priest Professor Farrell now, and zoop, you'll be there. You know what I mean? So remember the four things that I asked you to remember. One, which was, what colors do you see around my spiritual being? Two, what do I have in my hand? Three, what is it that I'm telling you? And four, what is it you were hearing everybody telling you about me there and who I am? Okay? And as these things open up to you and become amazed, you're going to realize that, you know what? We're part of the cosmos's consciousness. And we are also the same with our group. Telepathically, we can communicate to one another. I can feel you, you can feel me, and you just keep practicing. Don't miss a day of it. And before long, we're going to be able to communicate throughout the day and literally be thinking same thoughts, and that is one of the major keys at taking several separate life forms and connecting them together into one entity, and that's what we are, ECW2 Mind Force. And yeah, if anybody has any vans for sale in the Humboldt Bay, Arcata Bay, Eureka Bay area, go ahead and give us a call. 1-707-273-3100. Again, keep your journal and your notebook on the findings and the things that you actually remember right when you come out of your dream state in the astral planes. Immediately grab your notebook and write down what it is that you remember and what you did before you tend to forget. And that's also a built-in mechanism in order to keep you from going mad. Imagine having 1,000 lives and all the pressures and all the emotions that might come from those. That can cause a person to become very self-destructive, if not suicidal. So, as you go out, also, I want you to learn how to make a protection spell around your body so that when you're out and roaming around the cosmos, that your body's protected and you have the key. And you'll have no extra riders on board when you get back, okay? Usually it's simple as just taking some salt, making a salt circle around your bed, and saying an oracle, a verbal oracle, a protection spell, So, the kids, they're great, man. I don't know, but I want to ask, how are you guys been doing with your families? And are you making sure that you're able to keep the children, to a point where they're cooperative and not getting on your last nerve, And I think that martial arts and the study of HRVD, like we're doing here, is a great way to keep them busy and constantly studying and wanting to know more, Just like I had recently shared with them how to control the weather, simply with your mind. And yeah, they're doing it, So there's a lot of things that I want to tell you. There's a lot of things I want to show you. There's a lot of things you're going to have to wait to get my book in order to see it, because I'm not going to let out anything that's going to jeopardize the book. You know what I mean? And getting too much information out there and telling you the whole thing. So, yeah, we'll work it out. You know what I mean? I hope you guys, it's raining here where we're at in Humboldt County. At the same token, there was a couple hours of sunshine out today. And sure enough, the roofers that are roofing on the properties where we're at, they get in and do what they can, in between rain, I think it's amazing. If I was a roofer, I'd try to schedule my work more towards the non-rainy season. But again, the farther up north you go, the more cold and moisture, ice and stuff that there's going to be. So, taking all that in mind, definitely. Anybody out there that's not pulling in $20, $60 to $400 an hour, definitely give us a call and take this little simple little 2-hour thing that I put together that shows you everything you need to know with the thousands of videos that I've already posted. And then I can give you those locations so that you can get the training you need and start making money ASAP. Just as soon as you finish that 2-hour class, it's all about working out them 1,000 days and working it, and getting the field task assignments done so that the $250,000 annual income that you're looking to set up, it happens for you. And that's one of my favorite things to do. I'm not like those other cats, I'm all trying to get your money and paying me this and that, then I'll show you. No, I'm going to actually show you and just let you know that as a person of your word, that if it really works, and it will, then just be a good, faithful, loyal disciple, apprentice, intern, student, and give just like you would give at a regular church. Shoot down 10% every week, bam, 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 and then we could take 100% of that and start putting it towards, of course, our ECW2 GCs. Like I had said so many times before, I'm not employed by anybody. I'm retired. I'm disabled. I'm not able to do any of that. Otherwise, I would still be calling myself the Window King, and I'd be out there in the field right now. But I'm just glad to be alive, that I'm able to watch my kids grow. And also, a shout out to all the FWC by ECW2, the Family Willis Clan members. If you're a Willis, you got your last names of Willis, then this is what I want you to do. I want you to come and definitely get into the ECW2 High Command membership group, okay? And I want you to realize that there's millions of us globally, and we are going to lead mankind into the next evolution of his existence. That is literally building the ECW2 SEP, the space elevator, and the ECW2 RCP, which is the research, planning, and development of the colonization project. And that's literally what we're going to do. And to fund that, well, of course, you guys already know, we're building the ECW2 VSM virtual shopping mall. So you can buy anything that you can imagine online, have delivered. At the same time, bam, we get a little kickback. That also helps. So it's, within the next 3 centuries, we're going to get across to all of the lower income families on the ECW2 UCPE, ECW2 ESDH members, and have them all getting what it is they need from our ECW2 VSM, financing everything we need. Okay. I want all my engineers, mathematical geniuses, rocket scientists, anybody that's in the aerospace industries to give us a call. We want to try to get different groups organized. I'm going to have certain people with certain groups, depending on their skills and stuff that they have, It's a real interesting time here at ECW2 Organization. I can feel it. I'm not really concerned about those people. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving the group. I'm doing this. I'm doing that, whatever. It's like I've already told you everything that I could tell you guys, as soon as we get the thing launched, then you guys can start shopping and everything. And as funds come in, we'll go ahead and start getting the designs we already made. So now we got to do is get the planning and development part of it done. And build the survival shelters and all the things that we're discussing and talking about, and our goals and plans in order to colonize the cosmos, of course, starting with our own solar system and then moving out from there, and so on and so on. I can't wait till our website comes out. We'll be able to have a lot more smoother conversation and everything. But this is a tape recorded video that I'm doing now, and I'm going to shoot that back to you. So, as I pray right now in Isis and Ra's name, I ask that everyone give their all to completing our ECW2 GC goals and causes over the next 3,700 years. Okay? Much love, peace be with you. And remember, it's a great night for a movie night. Spend time with your family and your kids. Call all your relatives up. Let them know how much they mean to you and how much you love them. Because just like I'm going to tell every single one of my ECW2 Senator, Council, Executive members, I love you guys. I really do. And I thank you for supporting me during this difficult time in this life of mine. Going through the bummed out news that doctors have gotten. Oh, you better make your final arrangements, blah, 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 blah. And I really do thank you. Thank you so much. And tune in to my next sermon meeting. Of course, it will be on Sunday, and I think that's at 1 o'clock. I like the Thursday 8 p.m. thing a little better. It gives you more time to get it together. Is there any questions? Feel free to call me now and text me 1-707-273-3100. 25 minutes, 17 seconds. I love you guys. Peace be with you. And remember, it pays to be an ECW2 organizational member. All right. Peace.